Energy is the foundation of everything we do. Without energy, even the best ideas remain unrealized, the biggest dreams stay unfulfilled, and success remains just out of reach. The challenge most people face is that they believe energy is something that happens to them rather than something they create. The truth is, energy is a state that can be generated, maintained, and amplified through intentional action. The way you move, the way you eat, the way you think, and the way you rest all contribute to the level of vitality you experience daily. Unlocking unlimited energy isn't about finding more hours in the day or chugging another cup of coffee. It's about understanding the principles that fuel the body and mind. The first principle is movement. The body was designed to move, and yet modern life has conditioned people to sit, slouch, and stay stagnant for hours on end. This isn't just bad for physical health. It directly affects mood, focus, and stamina. When movement is restricted, energy becomes trapped. But when the body moves, blood flows, oxygen circulates, and the brain gets the stimulation it needs to stay sharp and engaged. Even something as simple as standing up, stretching, or taking a brisk walk can trigger a shift in energy levels. A lack of movement signals to the body that it's time to slow down, while an active body signals to the brain that it's time to be alert, powerful, and ready for action. The second principle is fuel. Food is not just about satisfying hunger, it's the raw material the body uses to create energy. Processed foods, excess sugar, and artificial additives disrupt the body's ability to sustain vitality, leading to crashes, fatigue, and brain fog. On the other hand, whole, nutrient-dense foods provide the necessary vitamins, minerals, and hydration to keep energy levels steady and consistent. What goes into the body determines what comes out in terms of performance. Hydration also plays a critical role. Dehydration, even in small amounts, can lead to sluggishness, headaches, and lack of focus. Drinking water consistently throughout the day is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to maintain high levels of energy. The third principle is breath. Most people breathe shallowly, unaware that they are starving their body of oxygen. Deep, intentional breathing increases oxygen flow, reduces stress, and instantly revitalizes the body. Breathwork techniques like controlled deep breathing or rapid energizing breaths can create an immediate shift in energy, focus, and mental clarity. Oxygen is the fuel of life, and learning to use it effectively can transform the way energy is experienced. The fourth principle is mindset. The way energy is perceived directly affects how much of it is available. Someone who constantly tells themselves that they are exhausted, overworked, or drained will reinforce that reality. The mind is powerful, and whatever it focuses on, it amplifies. Shifting language and self-talk from a place of depletion to empowerment creates a mental state that supports high energy. When people condition themselves to believe they are strong, unstoppable, and capable, their body responds accordingly. Thoughts influence physiology, and physiology influences thoughts. This is why high performers, athletes, and leaders cultivate mental strategies that prime them for success. The fifth principle is recovery. Energy is not just about action, it's about balance. Pushing hard without giving the body time to recover leads to burnout. Sleep is the body's reset button, the time when cells repair, hormones regulate, and the brain processes information. Poor sleep quality can sabotage energy levels, while high-quality sleep can elevate performance, creativity, and well-being. Creating a nighttime routine that signals the brain to unwind, reducing screen time before bed, and ensuring a restful sleep environment are all essential to maintaining consistent energy. Mastering energy means taking control of physiology, nutrition, breathing, mindset, and recovery. By making intentional choices in these areas, energy becomes something that is actively created rather than passively lost. Those who learn to harness these principles don't just feel better, they perform better, achieve more, and experience life at a higher level. Energy is the key to unlocking potential, and the power to generate it lies within daily habits and decisions. The way a day begins determines how it unfolds. Most people wake up reacting to life rather than creating it. They hit snooze, check their phones, rush through their morning, and wonder why they feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and behind before the day has even started. The truth is, every morning is an opportunity to take control, set the tone, and create unstoppable momentum. The most successful people don't leave their mornings to chance. They design them with intention, using rituals and habits that prime their body and mind for peak performance. A powerful morning routine isn't about adding more to an already busy schedule. It's about aligning with the natural rhythms of energy and focus to maximize every moment. The first key to mastering the morning is movement. The body has been still for hours, and energy remains stagnant until it is activated. Movement signals to the brain that it's time to wake up, engage, and be alert. A few minutes of stretching, deep breathing, or light exercise can dramatically shift energy levels and set the tone for the day. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. Simply getting the blood flowing is enough to create an immediate change in state. Successful people know that motion creates emotion, and by moving first thing in the morning, they command their physiology instead of letting it control them. The second key is hydration. After a full night of sleep, the body is dehydrated, and dehydration leads to fatigue, brain fog, and sluggishness. Most people reach for coffee first, but before anything else, the body needs water. Drinking a glass of water immediately after waking up rehydrates the body, jumpstarts metabolism, and enhances cognitive function. It is a simple but essential habit that supports sustained energy and clarity throughout the day. The third key is priming the mind. The thoughts that occupy the first moments of the morning shape emotions, decisions, and actions. If the first thing the mind absorbs is social media, emails, or news filled with negativity, the day starts with anxiety and stress. High achievers take control of their mental state by focusing on gratitude, affirmations, or visualization. Gratitude shifts the mind into a positive state, affirmations reinforce powerful beliefs, and visualization programs the brain for success. By consciously choosing empowering thoughts first thing in the morning, confidence and motivation become the foundation for everything that follows. The fourth key is intention. Many people wake up without a clear plan, reacting to whatever demands come their way. But high performers begin their day with purpose. They set clear goals, prioritize their time, and decide in advance what matters most. This prevents distractions from taking over and ensures that the most important tasks receive attention. Writing down 3 key objectives for the day brings focus, eliminates indecision, and creates a sense of direction. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a never-ending to-do list, the mind locks onto what truly moves the needle forward. The fifth key is nutrition. What the body consumes in the morning sets the stage for energy, mental clarity, and performance. A breakfast filled with processed sugar and empty calories leads to crashes, cravings, and loss of focus. A meal rich in protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients provides sustained energy and sharpens the mind. Skipping breakfast or consuming foods that spike blood sugar levels results in an energy roller coaster that affects the entire day. Successful people treat food as fuel, knowing that what they put into their bodies determines what they get out of them. A powerful morning is not about following a rigid routine, but about creating habits that align with personal goals and energy needs. It is about making intentional choices rather than going through the motions. When mornings are mastered, days are mastered. When days are mastered, life transforms. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is often found in the first hour of the day. Taking control of the morning means taking control of life itself. The way a day begins determines how it unfolds. Most people wake up reacting to life rather than creating it. They hit snooze, check their phones, rush through their morning, and wonder why they feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and behind before the day has even started. The truth is, every morning is an opportunity to take control, set the tone, and create unstoppable momentum. The most successful people don't leave their mornings to chance. They design them with intention, using rituals and habits that prime their body and mind for peak performance. A powerful morning routine isn't about adding more to an already busy schedule. It's about aligning with the natural rhythms of energy and focus to maximize every moment. The first key to mastering the morning is movement. The body has been still for hours, and energy remains stagnant until it is activated. Movement signals to the brain that it's time to wake up, engage, and be alert. A few minutes of stretching, deep breathing, or light exercise can dramatically shift energy levels and set the tone for the day. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. Simply getting the blood flowing is enough to create an immediate change in state. Successful people know that motion creates emotion, and by moving first thing in the morning, they command their physiology instead of letting it control them. The second key is hydration. After a full night of sleep, the body's dehydrated, and dehydration leads to fatigue, brain fog, and sluggishness. Most people reach for coffee first, but before anything else, the body needs water. Drinking a glass of water immediately after waking up rehydrates the body, jumpstarts metabolism, and enhances cognitive function. It is a simple but essential habit that supports sustained energy and clarity throughout the day. The third key is priming the mind. The thoughts that occupy the first moments of the morning shape emotions, decisions, and actions. If the first thing the mind absorbs is social media, emails, or news filled with negativity, the day starts with anxiety and stress. High achievers take control of their mental state by focusing on gratitude, affirmations, or visualization. Gratitude shifts the mind into a positive state, affirmations reinforce powerful beliefs, and visualization programs the brain for success. By consciously choosing empowering thoughts first thing in the morning, confidence and motivation become the foundation for everything that follows. The fourth key is intention. Many people wake up without a clear plan, reacting to whatever demands come their way. But high performers begin their day with purpose. They set clear goals, prioritize their time, and decide in advance what matters most. This prevents distractions from taking over and ensures that the most important tasks receive attention. Writing down 3 key objectives for the day brings focus, eliminates indecision, and creates a sense of direction. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a never-ending to-do list, the mind locks onto what truly moves the needle forward. The fifth key is nutrition. What the body consumes in the morning sets the stage for energy, mental clarity, and performance. A breakfast filled with processed sugar and empty calories leads to crashes, cravings, and loss of focus. A meal rich in protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients provides sustained energy and sharpens the mind. Skipping breakfast or consuming foods that spike blood sugar levels results in an energy roller coaster that affects the entire day. Successful people treat food as fuel, knowing that what they put into their bodies determines what they get out of them. A powerful morning is not about following a rigid routine, but about creating habits that align with personal goals and energy needs. It is about making intentional choices rather than going through the motions. When mornings are mastered, days are mastered. When days are mastered, life transforms. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is often found in the first hour of the day. Taking control of the morning means taking control of life itself. Food is more than just fuel. It is the foundation of energy, focus, and performance. Every bite either elevates energy or drains it, yet most people consume food without understanding its impact on their body and mind. They rely on processed foods, excess sugar, and artificial ingredients, wondering why they feel fatigued, sluggish, and unfocused. The truth is that nutrition is the ultimate energy source, and those who master it unlock a level of vitality that most people never experience. High performers, athletes, and leaders understand that food is not just about satisfying hunger, it is about optimizing the body and brain for peak performance. The first key to mastering food for energy is understanding the role of blood sugar. When people consume foods high in sugar and refined carbohydrates, blood sugar spikes rapidly, leading to a burst of energy followed by a crash. This roller coaster creates cycles of fatigue, cravings, and brain fog. The body and brain operate best when blood sugar remains stable, which means consuming meals rich in proteins, healthy fats, and fiber. Foods like lean meats, fish, avocados, nuts, and green vegetables provide sustained energy rather than short-lived bursts. Instead of reaching for processed snacks, successful individuals prioritize whole foods that keep energy levels consistent throughout the day. The second key is hydration. Many people walk around in a state of chronic dehydration without realizing it. Even a small drop in hydration levels can lead to fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and headaches. The body relies on water to transport nutrients, remove toxins, and maintain optimal brain function. Most people consume coffee, energy drinks, and sodas thinking they are boosting energy, when in reality they are dehydrating themselves further. High performers make hydration a priority, drinking water consistently throughout the day, starting the morning with a full glass to rehydrate after sleep. Adding electrolytes from natural sources like coconut water or sea salt can enhance hydration and prevent energy dips. The third key is reducing inflammation. Many foods in the modern diet cause inflammation, which silently drains energy and contributes to chronic fatigue, joint pain, and brain fog. Processed foods, vegetable oils, artificial additives, and excessive dairy can all contribute to this problem. On the other hand, anti-inflammatory foods such as leafy greens, berries, turmeric, and omega-3 rich foods like salmon help the body maintain high levels of energy and reduce unnecessary stress on the immune system. When inflammation is controlled, energy levels become more stable, allowing the body and brain to function at their best. The fourth key is gut health. The gut is often called the second brain because it directly influences mood, energy, and cognitive function. A diet high in processed foods, artificial sweeteners, and antibiotics can disrupt gut bacteria, leading to fatigue, bloating, and mental fog. Consuming probiotics from foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut, along with prebiotic-rich foods like garlic, onions, and bananas, helps restore gut balance and supports digestion. When the gut is healthy, nutrient absorption improves and energy production becomes more efficient. The fifth key is timing. Eating at the right times can make a massive difference in energy levels. Many people skip breakfast or eat too late at night, disrupting their body's natural rhythms. Eating a nutrient-dense breakfast stabilizes blood sugar and kickstarts metabolism, while avoiding heavy, processed foods before bed improves sleep quality. High performers structure their meals around their energy needs, eating lighter meals when focus is required and heavier meals when the body needs to recover. Mastering nutrition is not about restriction or complicated diets. It is about making conscious choices that support energy, mental clarity, and peak performance. Every meal is an opportunity to fuel the body for success, and those who understand this principle experience a level of energy that most people never realize is possible. Food is not just about survival. It is the key to unlocking full potential. The human body was designed to move, yet modern life has conditioned people to be sedentary, spending hours sitting at desks, in cars, and on couches. This lack of movement is not just a health issue, it is an energy issue. When the body is still for too long, energy becomes stagnant, muscles tighten, circulation slows, and fatigue sets in. The mind follows the body's lead, and soon, motivation, focus, and productivity begin to decline. High performers understand that movement is not optional, it is essential. They know that the way they use their body directly influences their energy, emotions, and overall performance. Motion creates emotion, and by mastering movement, anyone can change their state in an instant. The first key to harnessing the power of movement is understanding its impact on physiology. Blood circulation increases with movement, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the brain and muscles. When circulation is poor, energy levels drop and mental clarity fades. Simple actions like stretching, standing up, or walking trigger biochemical responses that elevate mood, sharpen focus, and increase stamina. Even a few minutes of movement can shift the body from a sluggish state to one of high performance. This is why many of the world's most successful people incorporate movement into their daily routines, whether through morning exercise, frequent walking breaks, or dynamic stretching throughout the day. The second key is posture. The way the body is positioned affects the way energy is experienced. Someone who slouches, rounds their shoulders, and looks down will feel weaker and less confident. But when the body is upright, with shoulders back and chest open, it sends a powerful signal to the brain. Studies show that posture influences hormone levels, stress responses, and overall energy. Standing tall, breathing deeply, and moving with intention create an immediate shift in how the body feels and performs. High achievers use posture as a tool, recognizing that the way they hold themselves influences their state of mind and ability to take action. The third key is breath. Movement and breath are deeply connected, yet most people breathe shallowly, limiting oxygen intake and reducing energy levels. Deep, controlled breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation, focus, and endurance. Rapid, intentional breathing can energize the body in seconds, increasing alertness and reducing stress. Many elite performers use breathwork techniques to reset their energy, break through fatigue, and stay in peak mental states throughout the day. Breath is one of the most powerful yet underutilized tools for controlling energy, and by mastering it, anyone can shift their state on demand. The fourth key is consistency. Many people treat movement as something separate from their daily lives, only exercising when they have time. But movement should be a constant, not an occasional activity. The body thrives when movement is integrated into daily habits. Simple changes, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, walking while on phone calls, or stretching every hour, can create a massive difference in long-term energy levels. Consistency matters more than intensity. It is not about doing extreme workouts. It is about making movement a non-negotiable part of life. The fifth key is intensity. The most significant shifts in energy come from intentional, powerful movement. High-intensity exercise, even for short bursts, floods the body with endorphins, boosts metabolism, and enhances cognitive function. Jumping, sprinting, or even a few minutes of explosive movement can break patterns of fatigue and reignite focus. This is why top performers incorporate physical challenges into their routines, pushing their bodies beyond comfort to build resilience and strength. Movement is not just about physical fitness. It is about creating an unstoppable state of energy and confidence. Mastering movement means mastering energy. The body was never meant to be still, and those who use movement intentionally unlock a level of vitality that transforms every area of life. By choosing to move with purpose every day, anyone can shift from feeling drained to feeling unstoppable. Sleep is often treated as a luxury, when in reality, it is the foundation of energy, focus, and performance. Many people sacrifice sleep in an attempt to be more productive, only to find themselves exhausted, irritable, and unable to perform at their best. The body and brain cannot function optimally without proper rest. Every system in the body relies on sleep to recover, regulate hormones, repair cells, and consolidate memory. Without it, energy levels plummet, immune function weakens, and decision-making suffers. High performers understand that quality sleep is not just about the number of hours spent in bed, but about the depth and efficiency of rest. They do not leave sleep to chance. They optimize it to fuel peak performance. The first key to mastering sleep is consistency. The body operates on a natural rhythm, known as the circadian clock, which controls sleep and wake cycle. When sleep patterns are erratic, the body struggles to regulate energy, leading to grogginess, mood swings, and difficulty concentrating. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, trains the body to enter deep sleep more efficiently. This consistency leads to more restorative rest, making it easier to wake up feeling refreshed and energized. The second key is sleep environment. Many people struggle with sleep because their surroundings are not optimized for rest. Light exposure, noise, and temperature all play a role in sleep quality. The body is designed to sleep in darkness, as light suppresses melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep. Blue light from screens is especially disruptive, signaling the brain to stay alert. Successful people eliminate distractions by keeping their room dark, quiet, and cool. Blackout curtains, white noise machines, and reducing screen time before bed all contribute to a deeper and more restorative sleep. The third key is evening routine. The way the day ends determines how well the body and mind transition into rest. Many people go straight from high stimulation activities to bed, expecting to fall asleep instantly. But the brain needs time to slow down. Creating a calming evening routine signals to the body that it is time to rest. Reading, stretching, meditating, or taking a warm shower can help ease the transition into sleep. Avoiding stimulants like caffeine, intense exercise, or stressful conversations late in the evening prevents the body from staying in a heightened state of alertness. The fourth key is managing stress. One of the biggest barriers to deep sleep is an overactive mind. Stress and anxiety keep the nervous system in a state of high alert, making it difficult to relax. High performers recognize that managing stress throughout the day is essential for quality sleep. Practices like journaling, deep breathing, and gratitude exercises help clear the mind and reduce mental clutter before bed. Letting go of worry and focusing on positive thoughts makes it easier to fall asleep quickly and stay asleep throughout the night. The fifth key is sleep cycles. The body moves through different stages of sleep, each playing a role in recovery and brain function. Deep sleep restores the body, while REM sleep consolidates memory and learning. Waking up in the middle of a sleep cycle can lead to grogginess and fatigue. Understanding the natural 90-minute sleep cycle helps in setting wake-up times that align with lighter sleep stages. Using sleep tracking technology or simply timing sleep in 90-minute increments can lead to waking up feeling more refreshed and alert. Prioritizing sleep is not about sleeping more, it is about sleeping better. When sleep is optimized, energy levels soar, cognitive function improves, and overall performance reaches new heights. The most successful people do not see sleep as wasted time, but as an essential tool for success. By making sleep a priority and following simple strategies, anyone can experience higher energy, better focus, and a greater sense of well-being. Sleep is not a limitation, it is the ultimate performance enhancer. The quality of life is directly influenced by the quality of emotions experienced daily. Most people believe that emotions happen to them, that they are merely reactions to external events. But emotions are not random. They are created through focus, physiology, and language. High performers understand that mastering emotions is the key to mastering energy, productivity, and overall well-being. The ability to shift emotional states on demand is one of the most powerful skills anyone can develop. It is not about denying negative emotions, but about taking control of the mind and body to generate positive, empowering states that fuel success. The first key to mastering emotions is focus. Whatever the mind focuses on expands. When attention is directed toward problems, limitations, and what is lacking, emotions of frustration, stress, and exhaustion follow. But when focus shifts to solutions, gratitude, and opportunities, energy levels rise and emotional states become more powerful. People who experience high energy consistently do so because they train their minds to focus on what serves them rather than what drains them. They ask better questions such as, what is great about this? Or how can I use this challenge to grow instead of dwelling on what is wrong? By controlling focus, emotions can be shifted instantly. The second key is physiology. The body and emotions are deeply connected. When someone feels tired, defeated, or stressed, their posture reflects it. Shoulders slumped, head down, breathing shallow. But when the body is moved with energy, confidence, and purpose, emotions shift immediately. Changing breathing patterns, standing tall, moving with power, and using facial expressions that reflect positivity send signals to the brain that influence emotions. Studies show that something as simple as smiling, even when not feeling happy, triggers the release of neurotransmitters associated with joy. Motion creates emotion, and by intentionally using the body, anyone can generate positive energy on demand. The third key is language. Words shape reality. The language used internally and externally influences emotions, energy, and the way challenges are perceived. Someone who constantly says, I'm exhausted, this is too hard, or I'm overwhelmed, reinforces those emotions, making them more real. But shifting language to phrases like, I have all the energy I need, this is a challenge I can handle, or I am in control of my state, creates a completely different experience. The words spoken dictate emotions, and by consciously choosing empowering language, emotions become a tool for success rather than a barrier. The fourth key is meaning. Nothing has meaning except the meaning assigned to it. Two people can experience the same event, yet one sees it as a disaster while the other sees it as an opportunity. The difference lies in the meaning they attach to it. When meaning is shifted, emotions follow. People who master their emotions understand that they are in control of the interpretations they create. They take ownership of their experiences by choosing meanings that empower them rather than weaken them. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, they view it as a lesson. Instead of seeing obstacles as limitations, they see them as challenges that make them stronger. The fifth key is habits. Emotional states are largely a result of daily habits. People who experience low energy and negative emotions consistently do so because they reinforce patterns of stress, worry, and doubt. But those who maintain high energy cultivate habits that generate positivity. Daily gratitude, movement, deep breathing, laughter, and connecting with inspiring people. Emotions are not just reactions, they are choices reinforced by repeated behaviors. Mastering emotions is the secret to maintaining high energy and peak performance. When emotions are controlled, everything else follows. Energy, productivity, relationships, and overall well-being improve dramatically. By learning to shift focus, change physiology, use empowering language, assign positive meaning, and develop powerful habits, anyone can take full control of their emotional state and unlock levels of energy and success that most people never experience. The mind is the command center of energy, performance, and success. The way thoughts are managed determines whether energy is maximized or drained. Most people allow their minds to operate on autopilot, reacting to circumstances rather than directing their thoughts intentionally. Mental energy is just as critical as physical energy, yet it is often overlooked. Thoughts shape emotions, drive behaviors, and influence physiology. When the mind is filled with doubt, negativity, or overwhelm, energy levels plummet, motivation disappears, and productivity suffers. But when the mind is disciplined, trained, and focused on empowering beliefs, energy soars and life changes dramatically. The most successful people are not those who never experience stress or challenges. They are those who have mastered the ability to control their mental state no matter the circumstances. The first key to mastering mental energy is eliminating unnecessary mental clutter. The brain is constantly processing information, and much of it is either unimportant or harmful. Excessive worry, dwelling on the past, or focusing on things outside of control drain mental resources. The most effective people simplify their thinking. They avoid overloading their minds with distractions and instead focus on what truly matters. This means letting go of perfectionism, eliminating unnecessary decisions, and setting clear priorities. Mental clarity creates energy, while mental clutter creates exhaustion. By simplifying thoughts and focusing only on what moves life forward, energy is conserved and directed toward meaningful action. The second key is the power of beliefs. What is believed determines what is achieved. Limiting beliefs act as invisible barriers, preventing people from taking action, pursuing goals, and experiencing success. Many people sabotage their own energy by believing they are not capable, not worthy, or not strong enough. These beliefs drain enthusiasm and create hesitation. But the mind can be trained to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," successful people say, "I will find a way." Instead of believing "I am always tired," they affirm, "I have unlimited energy." Shifting beliefs shifts reality. The mind will always seek to prove beliefs right, so choosing empowering ones generates more energy, confidence, and action. The third key is managing stress effectively. Stress is one of the biggest drains on mental energy. While short-term stress can be a motivator, chronic stress depletes focus, lowers motivation, and negatively impacts health. Many people live in a constant state of stress because they react rather than respond. High performers develop strategies to manage stress before it overwhelms them. Meditation, mindfulness, breath work, and strategic breaks help reset the mind and restore mental energy. Instead of allowing stress to take over, they take proactive steps to reduce its impact. Managing stress is not about avoiding challenges, but about developing resilience and the ability to stay mentally strong under pressure. The fourth key is directing focus. Energy flows where attention goes. Many people waste mental energy on distractions, social media, and unproductive thoughts. But those who manage their mental energy effectively train their minds to focus only on what serves them. They avoid multitasking, minimize interruptions, and practice deep focus on important tasks. By setting clear intentions, eliminating distractions, and working with full presence, they maximize mental output while conserving energy. The ability to control focus is one of the most valuable skills for achieving peak performance. The fifth key is fueling the mind with positivity. Just like the body needs high-quality food, the mind needs high-quality input. Negative news, toxic people, and self-doubt act like junk food for the brain, lowering energy and reducing motivation. High achievers are intentional about the information they consume, the people they surround themselves with, and the thoughts they reinforce. They read empowering books, listen to inspiring podcasts, and engage in conversations that uplift rather than drain. The quality of mental energy is directly linked to the quality of input. Mastering mental energy means mastering life. When the mind is clear, focused, and empowered, energy levels rise naturally, and challenges become stepping stones rather than obstacles. The ability to control thoughts, direct focus, eliminate stress, and cultivate empowering beliefs is the key to unlocking unlimited energy, creativity, and peak performance. Those who learn to manage their mental state intentionally will experience life at an entirely different level with boundless energy and unstoppable momentum. The people who surround someone have a direct impact on their energy, mindset, and overall success. Human beings are social creatures, wired for connection, and the quality of relationships plays a major role in determining the quality of life. Energy is not just a personal matter, it is also shaped by external influences. Some relationships uplift, inspire, and fuel growth, while others drain energy, create doubt, and hold people back. High performers understand that who they spend time with affects their beliefs, habits, and potential. They choose to surround themselves with people who challenge them to grow, push them to become better, and reinforce empowering mindsets. The environment either strengthens or weakens energy, and those who take control of their social circle take control of their future. The first key to optimizing relationships is identifying energy-draining influences. Not everyone is a positive force. Some people operate from fear, negativity, and limitation, constantly complaining, doubting, or criticizing. Spending time with these individuals can subtly erode confidence, motivation, and ambition. Many people remain in draining relationships out of obligation, habit, or fear of change. But high achievers recognize that their energy is too valuable to be wasted on people who do not contribute to their growth. They set boundaries, limit time with those who bring negativity, and actively seek out relationships that elevate them rather than deplete them. The second key is surrounding oneself with high-energy individuals. Energy is contagious. When people spend time with those who are passionate, ambitious, and driven, they naturally adopt those qualities. Being in an environment where others are striving for excellence, pushing their limits, and thinking big fuels motivation and raises personal standards. The most successful people are intentional about their associations. They seek mentors, peers, and communities that challenge them to expand their vision, refine their skills, and step into their full potential. Proximity is power, and being around the right people accelerates success. The third key is being a source of energy for others. Relationships are not just about receiving energy, but also about giving it. High-energy individuals do not just take from others, they contribute, uplift, and inspire. They understand that when they bring enthusiasm, encouragement, and positivity into their interactions, they create an environment that fuels growth for everyone involved. Instead of waiting for energy from external sources, they generate it. They ask engaging questions, listen with presence, offer genuine support, and celebrate others' successes. By being the type of person they want to attract, they naturally draw high-energy relationships into their lives. The fourth key is eliminating toxic patterns in relationships. Some relationships are not defined by negativity, but by patterns that slowly drain energy over time. Unresolved conflicts, lack of communication, or mismatched values can create friction and exhaustion. High performers do not avoid difficult conversations. They address issues head-on, seeking solutions rather than allowing problems to fester. They understand that energy leaks in relationships can limit personal and professional growth, so they take responsibility for improving communication, setting expectations, and ensuring that their closest connections are built on trust, respect, and mutual growth. The fifth key is continuous growth within relationships. Stagnation leads to decline. Just as individuals must grow to maintain high energy and fulfillment, relationships must also evolve. The strongest connections are those where both individuals are committed to becoming better versions of themselves. Growth-minded people support each other's goals, challenge each other's limiting beliefs, and push each other to reach new levels of success. Whether in friendships, partnerships, or professional relationships, the best connections are those where both parties are dedicated to learning, expanding, and evolving together. The energy of a person's environment is a direct reflection of the people they choose to keep in their lives. When relationships are intentional, empowering, and growth-focused, energy remains high, motivation stays strong, and success becomes inevitable. The right connections can accelerate progress, amplify confidence, and create limitless opportunities. By consciously shaping their social circles, eliminating negativity, and fostering relationships that inspire, anyone can create an environment that fuels their highest potential. The ability to manage time effectively is one of the most crucial factors in maintaining high energy, productivity, and success. Many people feel overwhelmed, constantly busy, yet never truly making progress because they lack control over how they spend their time. Time is the most valuable resource, and how it is used determines the quality of life, energy levels, and overall fulfillment. The most successful individuals are not those who work the hardest or the longest, but those who use their time with intention and precision. They understand that energy is not infinite, and that managing time effectively means protecting focus, eliminating distractions, and prioritizing what truly matters. Mastering time is not about doing more, it is about doing the right things with the highest level of impact. The first key to effective time management is clarity. Without clear goals and priorities, time is easily wasted on tasks that do not contribute to real progress. Many people spend their days reacting to urgent demands, emails, and distractions, rather than proactively working toward their most important outcomes. High performers begin with a clear vision of what they want to achieve, breaking big goals into specific, actionable steps. They define their top priorities and structure their days around the activities that will generate the most significant results. Clarity eliminates confusion and ensures that time is spent on what truly matters. The second key is eliminating distractions. Modern life is filled with endless interruptions. Social media, notifications, emails, and other demands that compete for attention. Every distraction drains mental energy and reduces efficiency. The most productive individuals protect their focus by creating an environment that minimizes interruptions. They turn off unnecessary notifications, set clear boundaries with others, and design their workspace for deep concentration. They recognize that multitasking is a myth and that true efficiency comes from focusing entirely on one task at a time. The third key is optimizing energy, not just time. Most people try to fit as much as possible into their schedule without considering their natural energy levels. They push through exhaustion, trying to be productive when their body and mind are not at their peak. High performers structure their schedules around their energy patterns, doing their most demanding work when they feel the most focused and alert. They take strategic breaks, using short periods of rest to recharge rather than waiting until burnout forces them to stop. Managing time effectively means aligning tasks with energy levels to maximize output without unnecessary strain. The fourth key is the power of saying no. Many people struggle with time management because they take on too many commitments, leaving little room for their highest priorities. They say yes to every request, meeting, or obligation, spreading themselves too thin and diluting their effectiveness. Successful individuals protect their time fiercely, saying no to anything that does not align with their goals. They understand that every yes to something unimportant is a no to something critical. By setting clear boundaries and being selective about commitments, they free up time and energy for what truly matters. The fifth key is the use of systems and routines. Time management is not about willpower, but about creating habits and structures that make success automatic. High achievers develop routines that simplify decision-making, reduce wasted effort, and ensure consistency. They use scheduling tools, checklists, and automation to handle repetitive tasks, freeing up mental energy for creative and strategic thinking. They start their day with a clear plan, eliminating guesswork and ensuring steady progress toward their goals. Systems create efficiency, allowing them to achieve more with less effort. Mastering time is mastering life. When time is used with precision, stress decreases, energy increases, and results improve dramatically. Effective time management is not about working harder, but about working smarter, aligning actions with priorities, and protecting focus from distraction. By gaining clarity, eliminating inefficiencies, optimizing energy, setting boundaries, and leveraging systems, anyone can take control of their time and unlock higher levels of success, productivity, and fulfillment. The foundation of high energy and peak performance is deeply connected to physical vitality. No matter how ambitious, disciplined, or focused a person is, without strong physical health, sustained success becomes nearly impossible. The body is the vehicle through which all goals are achieved, and neglecting its care leads to fatigue, mental fog, and diminished motivation. Energy is not just about having the drive to work hard, it is about having the stamina to stay engaged, the resilience to handle stress, and the physical capacity to operate at a high level over the long term. Those who master their energy understand that prioritizing health is not an option, but a necessity. Every decision about food, movement, sleep, and recovery directly impacts overall well-being, and the quality of those choices determines the quality of life. The first key to maximizing physical energy is nutrition. The body is fueled by what it consumes, and the quality of that fuel dictates performance. Many people suffer from low energy not because they lack motivation, but because their diet is filled with processed foods, sugar, and artificial ingredients that deplete vitality. High performers prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods that provides sustained energy, mental clarity, and optimal digestion. They focus on lean proteins, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, and hydration to keep their bodies functioning at peak levels. Blood sugar stability plays a critical role in maintaining consistent energy throughout the day, avoiding the crashes that come from consuming empty calorie foods. When the body is properly nourished, energy flows naturally and productivity skyrockets. The second key is movement. Exercise is not just about aesthetics. It is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining high energy and mental sharpness. Movement increases circulation, enhances oxygen flow to the brain, and triggers the release of endorphins, which elevate mood and motivation. Sedentary lifestyles lead to stagnation, both physically and mentally. Those who sustain high energy levels integrate regular physical activity into their routines, whether through strength training, cardiovascular exercise, yoga, or even simple movement breaks throughout the day. The key is consistency. Small daily habits of movement create long-term benefits. Exercise also strengthens the immune system, reduces stress, and improves sleep, all of which contribute to overall vitality. The third key is sleep. In a world that glorifies hustle and overwork, sleep is often sacrificed in the name of productivity. However, cutting back on rest does not lead to greater efficiency. It leads to burnout, brain fog, and decreased performance. The body and mind repair and recharge during sleep, making it one of the most critical factors in sustaining high energy. Deep restorative sleep enhances memory, focus, and emotional stability while also regulating hormones that control metabolism, stress, and appetite. High achievers prioritize sleep by maintaining a consistent schedule, creating a dark and cool sleep environment, and avoiding stimulants before bedtime. They understand that true productivity does not come from working longer hours, but from working with a well-rested mind and body. The fourth key is stress management. Chronic stress is one of the biggest drains on physical energy, leading to exhaustion, muscle tension, and a weakened immune system. While some stress is inevitable, those who master their energy develop strategies to prevent it from becoming overwhelming. Breathwork, meditation, time in nature, and quality social connections all play a role in managing stress effectively. Recovery is just as important as effort, and learning to balance work with moments of relaxation ensures that the body does not remain in a constant state of tension. Resilient individuals cultivate inner calm and adaptability, allowing them to handle challenges without depleting their energy reserves. The fifth key is hydration. The body is made up of mostly water, and even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and reduced cognitive function. Many people experience low energy simply because they are not drinking enough water throughout the day. Hydration supports circulation, digestion, and detoxification, all of which contribute to sustained physical vitality. Those who optimize their energy make hydration a priority, choosing water over sugary drinks and caffeine overloads that lead to crashes. Small habits, such as starting the day with a glass of water and carrying a bottle throughout the day, have a profound impact on maintaining peak performance. Sustaining high energy requires a commitment to physical well-being. The most successful individuals recognize that their body is their most valuable asset, and they treat it accordingly. By fueling it with the right foods, engaging in regular movement, prioritizing sleep, managing stress, and staying hydrated, they create the foundation for long-term success. Without physical health, no amount of ambition or strategy can compensate for the lack of energy and vitality needed to perform at the highest level. Taking care of the body is not a luxury, it is a fundamental requirement for sustained excellence and an extraordinary life. Sustaining high energy and peak performance requires a deep connection between the mind and body. Many people separate the two, focusing either on mental strategies or physical health, but true vitality comes from their alignment. The way thoughts are managed affects physical energy, and the way the body is treated impacts mental clarity. The most successful individuals understand that the mind and body operate as one system, and optimizing both leads to sustained success, resilience, and fulfillment. When the mind is filled with stress, doubt, or negativity, it drains physical energy. When the body is neglected through poor nutrition, lack of movement, or inadequate rest, the mind struggles to focus, create, and perform at its highest level. Energy is holistic, and those who learn to synchronize their mental and physical states unlock an unstoppable force that drives them toward their goals. The first key to aligning the mind and body is self-awareness. Many people operate on autopilot, reacting to situations without understanding how their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors impact their energy. High achievers take the time to tune in, recognizing what drains them and what fuels them. They listen to their bodies, noticing when they need rest, movement, or nourishment. They pay attention to their thoughts, catching negative patterns before they spiral into exhaustion. This level of awareness allows them to make intentional choices that support their well-being. Instead of pushing through fatigue or stress mindlessly, they adjust their routines to maintain balance. By cultivating a strong connection with themselves, they develop the ability to regulate their energy and sustain high performance without burnout. The second key is intentional breathing. Most people take shallow, unconscious breaths throughout the day, limiting oxygen flow to the brain and muscles. Breath is the bridge between the mind and body, and mastering it leads to immediate and long-term energy boosts. Deep, controlled breathing calms the nervous system, reduces stress, and increases mental clarity. It improves circulation, supports digestion, and enhances physical endurance. High performers incorporate breath work into their daily routines, using it to reset their energy, enhance focus, and maintain composure under pressure. Whether through meditation, yoga, or simple deep breathing exercises, they harness the power of the breath to sustain their vitality and performance. The third key is movement with intention. Exercise is not just about burning calories or building muscle, it is about activating energy. When movement is aligned with mental clarity, it becomes a tool for resetting focus, releasing tension, and increasing productivity. Many people view exercise as a separate task rather than integrating movement into their daily lives. High-energy individuals understand that movement is essential for maintaining peak performance. They incorporate stretching, walking, and posture awareness into their routines to keep their bodies engaged and their minds sharp. They use movement strategically, whether through a morning workout to set the tone for the day, a midday walk to clear their mind, or evening stretching to promote relaxation. When the body moves with purpose, the mind follows, creating a seamless flow of energy. The fourth key is mindfulness and presence. Many people experience energy drains because they are constantly thinking about the past or worrying about the future. Their minds are scattered, causing stress and mental fatigue. High performers train themselves to stay fully present in each moment. Whether working on a task, engaging in conversation, or taking time for self-care, they give their full attention to what they are doing. This reduces mental clutter, conserves energy, and enhances performance. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, visualization, and gratitude help them develop the ability to stay centered and focused, ensuring that their energy is directed where it is needed most. The fifth key is aligning thoughts and physiology. The way the body is positioned influences mood, confidence, and energy levels. Slouched posture, shallow breathing, and tense muscles signal the brain to feel tired or stressed. On the other hand, standing tall, breathing deeply, and moving with purpose create a sense of power and vitality. High-energy individuals use their physiology to shift their mental state. When they need motivation, they adjust their posture, engage in dynamic movement, and breathe fully to activate a state of confidence and drive. They understand that their body is not just responding to their thoughts, it is shaping them. By consciously aligning their physiology with the mindset they want to cultivate, they create a feedback loop that sustains their energy throughout the day. Mastering the mind-body connection is the key to unlocking limitless energy and performance. When thoughts, emotions, and physical actions are in harmony, energy flows effortlessly. By becoming self-aware, using breath as a tool, incorporating intentional movement, practicing mindfulness, and aligning physiology with desired mental states, anyone can create an unstoppable force of vitality and resilience. Those who embrace this holistic approach do not just experience short bursts of motivation, they sustain high energy levels consistently, allowing them to pursue their biggest goals with clarity, strength, and endurance.